Morning, Ham. Morning, HT. Morning, Carrot. Morning, Cherry Bombin. Welcome in, everybody. No. Oh, I need to get arrows, too. Alright, that's what we'll do. It's still doing that thing. I think it's the old version of Simu and the fucking Better Joy, honestly. Because I remember it played perfectly fine when I had the newer version of Simu. We're gonna go get some arrows while we let people get the chance to get in. What's up, Bryce? How you doing? Morning, Snuggles. How you doing? Morning, Carly. Morning, Nancy. Moana Blight. Yup. Exactly. I'm eating some Christmas dinner leftovers for breakfast, which is always fucking fire. Get some green bean casserole and some au gratin potatoes and ham. Beetle, sell me arrows! Yeah! How much money do I have? 450? Okay. No, I wanted the other arrow! Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Hey, Zilly! Hey, Nancy! Hey, Carly! How goes cleaning the fish tank? Thanks, bruv. I gotta ask you guys a question. Does the volume of everything go down and up when I do this? For you guys too? I realized I never checked. Yo, Julio, morning, dude. Of course, plan on being here all day and you got the day off? Hell yeah. It does? Oh shit, so my Go XLR. Love it. Love it. You just scrub the hell out of the kitchen sink? Nice. Sometimes, you know, sometimes a good clean is dope. But like, I don't know. My ADHD having ass needs to be in the mood for it. But like when I'm in the cleaning mood, like just get the fuck out of my way and whatever you do, don't stop me. Because the second I stop, I'm done. So it's just like, leave me alone and I'll clean the whole fucking house. But I have to be in the mood, you know what I mean? Morning, Adam. How you doing, bro? How am I on noms? I have plenty of heat potions for when you guys try to fucking burn me out. I've got chili potions too, and I've got hot weather potions, so we're ready for your asses. I came prepared. Cook these because it's always good to have. No. Oh, it's doing that thing again where he's fucking pulling to the right. God damn it. God damn it. Hold on a second. Because it's not the controller. It's not the controller, and we know it's not the controller because I have two Pro controllers. I have my original one that I bought years ago. And then when the Tears of the Kingdom special edition shit came out, I bought a Tears of the Kingdom one. And they both do the exact same thing. So I think it's the Better Joy. Or is it the cord? Is it the cord? No. I hope not, because this cord's like a really like a movable cord, so it makes it good for like all the flick aiming and stuff. Good morning, Manda. Am I a fan of Hollow Knight? Fuck yeah, I am. Someday we'll get Silk Song. And when we get when we get a Silk Song announcement, I'm gonna do another playthrough of Hollow Knight, because I beat Hollow Knight, but I didn't like do everything in Hollow Knight, right? I didn't do like the boss rush shit and stuff like that, which I regret not doing, because that shit looks dope. So I'm saving that for when we finally get like whenever that fucking happens. No, I know, that's me. I'm sorry, that's me with the connecting and disconnecting. I was messing around to see if possibly like change it, like if it was the cord, but it wasn't the cord. I think it's Better Joy than this version of Seaman, which sucks because like I like using the motion controls, and if I don't use that, I can't use the motion controls. All right, we're grabbing some arrows real quick, and then we're gonna go fight Waterblight Ganon 2.0 for the DLC. It's a game where you're a little girl who witnessed her parents' murder, and you've been institutionalized. Jesus! Your goal is to find your cat, Mr. Midnight, and escape the hospital you're in. It takes place in 1944. Jesus Christ. I might have to look into that. Holy crap. That sounds crazy. I love games like that. I love fucking crazy ass games like that, dude. Yeah, which way do you haven't played it yet? Nice. So, if you keep noticing you turn to the right, it's because so the right button does it too, right? So check this out. This is the right analog. And then I don't know why. I don't know why. This weekend, I'm gonna look it up and see if I can figure it out. Hopefully it's just some fucking setting or something, or maybe I gotta get like a newer version of Better Joy and I didn't realize it, or an older one, or I don't fucking know. But we're gonna fix it, because this is too much fun. Like, imagine if we did crowd control added into, like, if I was doing modded. Well, I can't really do modded Zelda on this older one. Well, I mean, but if I could, you know, like, that'd be dope. So let's hit one more stable, and I'm gonna take another bite of my noms. No, you're good, Hannah. I appreciate you looking out. I was just letting you know, like, yeah, I know. That's all me. My bad. Yo, thank you for the 1,600 tappies, guys. But yeah, sorry I was so late today. I was dealing with student loan bullshit. They did the thing that they do every fucking few years, which is they switch to a new provider because the old provider probably got into some sort of fucking legal trouble and had to fucking shut down because of mismanagement or God knows what else, and then they just throw it to another subsidiary to let them mismanagement and do God knows what else to it, so that 5 years down the road they can send it to another company to mismanagement and all that shit, and just repeat the process until, which I hate it. So I was dealing with that bullshit. And I was on the phone with that, and then by the time I was done, I hadn't eaten breakfast or even made coffee yet. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm already running a little late. I was like, I'm just gonna run a little bit more late because I feel like they would probably better appreciate a caffeinated and fed Tim than a uncaffeinated, unfed, and irritated Tim that just got done dealing with the nonsense that is dealing with the American education system. Specifically student loans. We don't need a hangry Tim? No, a hangry Tim's a dick. And it's not often that I get hangry, but when I do, oh man, I'm an incorrigible fucking prick, man. Seriously. I don't even like me when I'm like that. It's a reasonable assumption, 100%. Yeah, you know. I mean, like, I'm sure it's funny at first. It's like, Tim's kind of in a shitty mood. That's kind of funny at first. But then but like for a 12-hour stream, Yeah, man, Tim's been in a bad mood all day, and at first it was funny, and now it's just kind of like bringing me down a little bit now, you know, and I don't want to do that to anybody. Because I know I get like that, like when people come in and they're having kind of like a bad day at first, I'm like, whatever. And then after a while, it's like, all right, man, you're bringing me down. This is hour 8 of you being like this. Dude, today's a slow morning day. You feel that? Well, it's because we're in Bermuda Triangle Week. This is the Bermuda Triangle Week. This week doesn't fucking matter. It shouldn't even exist. That's why most people don't even work. Like, they're off this week. Like, nothing matters in between now and until after the new year, because then it's like, yeah, we'll deal with it in the new year, you know? We'll deal with it in the new year after the holidays. Like, this week doesn't fucking matter. Hey? Well, no, I didn't mean for things like your birthday, Zilly. I meant things like work. I meant work things. Like, work doesn't matter this week. In jobs, not in Zilly birthdays. Zilly birthdays matter this week. Thank you for the Tim Coblin. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like as a job thing. Like people that work normal jobs, 9-to-5 jobs, this is the Bermuda Triangle Week for them when it comes to work. I'm sorry I didn't clarify for work, Zilly. Zilly, the 29th is Zilly's birthday, and that is a very important day. It's safe, but it's true. I didn't mean Zilly's birthday. I meant work. Hence why I immediately made a work reference. I'll get to it in the new year. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll get to it in the new year. Like that's a work reference. You don't say that in your day-to-day life. Oh man, you know, we gotta get dog food. We're out of dog food. It's the 27th. We'll get around to it in the new year. Like, no. Hey, your wife's birthday's on the 29th. We'll get around to it to the new year. No! No, Zilly's, I'm sure Zilly's fucking with me. Did I see your DM yesterday? Yes, I did. And I did, and I like that idea. I'm gonna look into it myself. We'll discuss. I'll talk to you about it this weekend, because since I'm not streaming Saturdays, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow during the day, and we'll set it up and get all that started. And then also I'll start working. I'll work with Zilly this weekend to help get all those thumbnails that you need. If you want, Manda, you can start. Like, I don't know how much of a backlog. Like, oh, it's not on the backlog at this point, is it? But you can. We can, with the YouTube videos, we can edit those even after we've published them. Like, even if I have to go in there and do it, or I could show you how to do it. Like, you can go in and add things like thumbnails, change the titles. Like, I realized there were, like, thankfully I went back through a while back and I realized that I had like 2 different titles at one point for a couple of them, because like it started off as one and then I adjusted it halfway through and didn't go back and fix them, but then I was able to go back and fix them. So like, don't let the lack of thumbnails hold you back from posting them. You can have YouTube just generate a thumbnail for now, and then we can go in and change it with the proper one. Yeah. But we'll go over that stuff tomorrow, because today it's Friday. We come here for good vibes? Hell yeah. The way we're Christmas Eve and Christmas? Oh, dude. King DDD. I worked restaurants for 13, 14, like 12, 13 years. And yeah. Thanksgiving, Christmas, some of the busiest days of the year. Okay, that helps because you have 11 games fully edited. Yeah, no, you could start going in there and uploading them and getting that part out of the way, and then it's just a matter of, but like the only thing is then we'll have to go back. I mean, you got to do it anyways when you set up. We'll have to go back in and add the thumbnail on like each individual one, but that's, you know, better than like not up, you know, because it's still gonna take a while to upload all those. Like usually when I would upload a set, like if I did all of them uploading at once, it would take like all day, because it does all, like, instead of going like one down the line, it decides to do them all in fragments for some fucking reason, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. But yeah, anyways, welcome in, guys. I hope you've all had good holidays. for people that didn't hear me say that yesterday. I had a dope holiday. Zilly got me that fucking giant Link figure, which is sick. It also got me the Lionel mask, which I'm gonna figure some. Oh, don't look at that. That's Zilly's birthday present. Don't look at that. No peeking. But yeah, I had a great holiday. I hope you guys had a great holiday. The Lionel mask is so dope. It really is. It's just like, it's really hard to see through, and it's really hard, and it's not comfortable to wear. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I want to make it something that you guys can't do too often. And one, and then two, I want it to be something that at least is going to be worth it, not only to you guys but to me. So we'll make it something funny, like maybe like I got to figure out what the incentive will be, but maybe when you guys hit the incentive, like I have to play whatever I'm playing, I have to do it wearing that thing until like I die or something like that, or I don't know, and it'd be inevitable probably that I would. And like the longer, I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out something fun with that. But that thing's kind of a bastard to put on and take off, and I basically can't see in it because I also can't wear my glasses, and without my glasses, like I can, God, even the screen's getting fuzzy without my glasses. I have to squint slightly. Ugh, my eyes are shit. I used to have such good eyesight when I was a kid. And then when I hit like, I think it was right around when I turned like 13, 14. So it was right around like, I don't know, that like puberty era of your life. And then suddenly my eyes one day, was just like, I was like, wait, why is I remember I was in class and I was looking at the clock. And I remember being like, wait, why are the numbers fuzzy on the clock? And that was when I first realized my eyes were going to crap. I used to have really good vision. Like I used to be able to just fucking be able to see really clearly for really far. The T-Pose and Lionel Tim video had you dying? That's how, hey man, you know, that's how long stand when he wears that thing, you know? Gotta show some love to the homie. This is gonna be rough because of the left. Hey, what's up, Vadis? How you doing? But yeah, because Manda, we had a really funny idea for the Breath of the Wild thumbnail, and so I'm the one holding Zilly back on that one because I keep forgetting to mention it to Zilly, but. We just need to get a picture of me drinking my coffee from like behind, and then we're gonna superimpose me over the image of like Link standing on like the hill outside of the Shrine of Resurrection looking over Hyrule, like that thumbnail, except it's gonna be me drinking coffee. Or Silly, I just got a better idea. What if we gotta find an image? I'll do some digging. We gotta find an image of like Link fighting a Lionel or looking at a Lionel where the Lionel's standing there, and then you remove the Lionel and you have me wearing the Lionel mask standing there T-posing. Which one do you guys think is better? The me coffee overlooking Hyrule, or me T-posing as the Lionel versus Link? I think they both sound funny. I can't tell which one I like more. T-pose for sure. Bet. And we already got the picture of me T-posing too. So we just gotta find the right picture. We just gotta find the Walter Primo ideas for sure, right? So we just gotta find the right T-pose Lionel. Okay, so we just gotta find the right picture of the Link. Like it's gotta be, I feel like it's gotta be like Link's back. Like we see Link's back as he's facing the Lionel and the Lionel facing the front, so that we can replace that Lionel with me. You can do one for Breath and one for Tears. Well, the only thing is I can't do, oh God, we have to do something different for Tears, because we can't do the Lionel T-pose for Tears. Well, the mask is correct. Like they don't change the Lionel mask in Tears, just the Lionel's horns change in Tears. We'll think of something funny for Tears. Because I also thought it'd be funny, like, if we get me, like, laying on something and make it look like I'm skydiving, and then crop out everything around me, and then put me in there skydiving instead of Link. I could do the coffee pose for Tears? I could. I just crouch drinking the coffee while on the edge of the Great Plateau, looking the Sky Island, looking out over, you know, Hyrule. Okay, let's see. Right. What's with this? This is the one thing I find funny. They give us like no heals, which is whatever, but what's with this bullshit? Like, hey, thanks for giving me 2 hearts worth of heals. Like, what's even the point? It's not like I can be like, hey, time out and cook it right here, you know? So it's like, who gives a fuck? Doing the skydive while drinking coffee. Tim diving off the Sky Islands, right? I feel like diving off the Sky Islands would be perfect for Tears, but I do got to do something ridiculous for it. I need to find, you know what I need? I need to find a Ravio hood for me, but I just can't find a good one. All the ones that I find, I'm like, yeah, that's Ravio's hood, but I want like Ravio's hood, like this. Like, but it's Ravio's hood. Early. Do it again. I dare you. I dare you. I jumped! Aw, you fucker. Oh my god, my timing for this is so bad. Can you speed it up? I'll dodge you better if you speed it up. There we go. Alright, we're saving our Urbosa's Fury for round phase 2. Beautiful. No, we'll get him one here. Alright. Where's he going? Perfect. You couldn't have done it without Urbosa's Fury in round 2. Yeah, and it's a little trickier in Master Mode too because like he regenerates and you have like, so like in Master Mode these fights are brutal because they're not only like they're all in their own rights decently tough fights, right? But not only do you have very limited resources, but they regenerate, so if you don't do it right, you can get into a point where you can't beat them because I'm out of spears and I'm out of arrows, so fuck me, you know. And then you're trying to do it with bombs, but you'll never bomb them enough to beat their regeneration, so you're just fucked. Hey, morning, Ren. What one of Ganon's beasts is your favorite to fight, and what one is your least favorite to fight? Like his... You mean like the monsters that Ganon produces, or like the beast forms of Ganon? Like his final forms? If I had to pick my least favorite to fight, it's probably Calamity Ganon, if we're talking in that sense. And I say that, including Demise and Avocado Toes. And I dislike Beast Ganon more. Beast Calamity Ganon, whatever, the boar beast at the end of this game is the worst one in my opinion, of Ganondorf, specifically of Ganon. Best one? Boar fight in Twilight Princess. When you're a wolf, Link, and you're fighting the boar back as the wolf, that's so fucking cool. And you're using the mechanic that you learned all the way back in the very beginning of the game with like the goat wrangling that you then use it once against the Gorons, and then you use it again. And like I thought that was really cool. Yo, Vamp Jinx, thank you for the follow. You did on the 7th attempt? Nice. Oh, you also did a full heal up attack move before you went into it? Nice. Do I want to save that. Oh god, where am I? Where am I? God damn it. Damn it! This is the one annoying thing about this fight. Oh, this is not good. Come on. Come on. Nice. First try. Let's go. Are ancient arrows off limits in this fight? When you do the Champions Ballad fight, you don't have any of your original shit. They give you the full Zora gear. They give you those 3 spears. They give you 1 silver bow, like a Zora bow, with 10 arrows, and then they give you a fish, a mushroom, and a fleet lotus pod, all of them uncooked. Because essentially, that's what Mipha had. So basically what we're seeing is what they would like. Mipha, that's all Mipha had was that bow, a couple of spears, and a couple things of food. So that's how unprepared she was for that fight, and then lost. Now we have to do that fight essentially as Mipha, but we have a little bit of extras because we're Link and we got like the champion's powers and shit already. And then we have to kind of symbolically defeat that fight. And that's what strengthens our bond with Mipha. And thus then we get the better version of Mipha's Grace that you'll never see because I turned it off because crowd control. Because I feel like, you know, Sloan, yeah, the other day was like, hey, man, you know, could you lower your prices so we could go crazy around you? And I was just like, no, I'm not, because he wanted me to lower the kill price to 500, which is like, no. If you guys want to kill me that bad, you could start pools and stuff like that, because like that's the one that's a little cheesy, but I left it in there, but I made it a little expensive. Well, actually, I cheapened it. They had it more expensive than what I have it at. They set it at 1,500 coins. I set it at 1,000. But because I have certain things like that, that's why I'm not using Mipha's Grace. Because Mipha's Grace is a recharging, you know, free life, and it counteracts lightning. It counteracts, I think it even counteracts Link just being offed while it's active. And I feel like that wouldn't be fun nor fair to leave that on, so I turned that off.
So, Princess,
You just completed the Champions Ballad? Nice. You were thinking crowd control could get around it? So crowd control, when you're so like they have a little funny thing in crowd control. You might be able to give me regular arrows or whatever arrows I have in that scenario, or it might be turned off completely. I'm not sure how they have it set up for the Champions Ballad, but I know that I can't get arrows that I don't have, that I haven't already had in my inventory, that to show like that have like, you know, the arrow symbol in there with even a 0. And because I didn't have all those other arrows in that inventory, just regular arrows, I don't think you'd have been able to give me ancients, but you might have been able to give me regular arrows, maybe. Because we found that out. We found that out because people were trying to give me ancient arrows right in the beginning, and it wasn't working, and they were getting refunded. You know, they were getting their money refunded to them. and then we found out because you can't get arrows that you haven't gotten in game yet. So the game prevents that to keep people from like using crowd control to make the game super easy for them, I guess, which is fair.
Join me. We'll go together so you can get a feel for it. Let's go.
So, in the Champions Ballad itself, when you go back, so with the Champions Ballad, we're learning more about the different champions, right? Which is really cool. So we learned this about Mipha. This is where we see Mipha's a badass. She's not some timid little thing. The voice actor just makes her seem that way.
Sweet Sidon, should fate ever part us, I'm counting on you to protect our beloved home from harm. Understood?
He was like, I can't do it. She jumped down there, is like, get up, let me show you. Gets his ass up there, says, now do it next time, and then like does this.
Now, shall we
Mipha was a
one more
badass.
time?
Love young Sidon. Mipha was a badass. The voice actor for her in English just kind of makes her seem timid, but she's not. But so like in the Champions Ballad DLCs, we go and we do 3 extra. Well, first we do 4 extra shrines to get the whole thing with the while we're doing the one thing with the one-hand obliterator, and then we get like you see off in the distance back there that almost looks like a shrine. There's this area that's got 3 little things that pop up and they have pictures on them. And they show you where you got to go to open up these shrines. And you get these 3 new shrines that they have 3 unique spirit orbs in them that are each tied to the different divine beast. And then once you get those 3 spirit orbs, you go back to the divine beast and you get to refight that blight, but you're doing it as the champion with what they had to fight with. Plus, like, you know, what you got with your Sheikah Slate and what you got with your champion's powers. So you have very limited resources. You know, you have so many arrows, you have so many weapons, you have whatever food they had on them. You don't have your food, you don't have your potions. I think you can carry your buffs in, like, with the Master Sword Trials. I don't remember. I never really did it, so I don't know. Now, the reason why that gets more brutal in Master Mode is because in Master Mode, all enemies regenerate if you're not consistently doing damage to them. So like if you're not damaging the thing you're fighting after like a few seconds, its health will start to kind of like glow and it'll start to regenerate. That's why you see his health bar glowing, and I was like, and I was trying to make sure that I was hitting him a lot. The reason why that can become a problem, especially with Thunderblight, is if they stay out of your damage for too long and they get their health back too much, you can get to the point to where they have more health than the durability of your weapons can dish out damage to. Meaning your weapons will break before you kill them. And then you have to start the fight over. So it adds that extra layer of difficulty because you can't just like whittle their health down little by little and work through it. Like you have to be consistent. You have to be aggressive. Otherwise, they'll just heal. And then you're like, oh, well, I'm fucked. Gotta do it over. All right, so next champion. Who do you guys want to see next? I'm thinking we do Ravioli, so that we can speed up our updrafts. But yeah, you should definitely get the DLCs about us. Yo, Thorn of a Rose, thank you for the follow. You really fell in love with her in Breath? Oh yeah, Mipha was a great character. Mipha was a great character. She got a lot of, not a lot of hate, but a lot of people kind of like, at Mipha. I was one of them for a while until the Champions Ballad. Where it was like, she just seems like this, like, why is she the champion? Like, she just seems like this timid, like, I don't want to be there kind of thing. And then you find out, oh, no, she was a badass. We were mistaken, ma'am. You were a badass, my bad. Wait, what? Oh. How about on Thunderblight? Not yet. We've only done Waterblight. Because that was what was requested yesterday. I've done this DLC so many times, it doesn't matter what order I go in. The only ones that'll be convenient for me are Windblight and Thunderblight, because those are the only 2 powers that I'm allowing myself to use. Like I never use Daruk's protection because it messes with my parries. And I'm confident in my ability to parry, so like it throws my timing off when it's active and it suddenly jumps in front of your perfectly timed parry and then you need to do something again. You're like, wait, what? Ah, fuck. So like I just turn it off. And I turned off Mipha's Grace because of crowd control. Do Thunderblight. Definitely Rito next. Gotta love how Ravioli is a bit of a dick in this game. Oh yeah, Ravioli is a fucking dick. So we've got one for Rito. We've got one for Thunderblight. Like I said, I'll do either or. The Thunderblight one will make things a little more... I mean, the Windblight will make things a little more convenient for me. Rito? So we'll do... Let's do Windblight, then we'll do Thunderblight, and then we'll do... Pardon me, Fireblight? Or should I save Thunderblight for last? Peel the Band-Aid and do Thunder? Is it Ravioli time? Twitch is resound. It's Twitch is saying Rito, and TikTok so far is saying Thunder, but more people on Twitch are saying Rito than there are people on TikTok saying Thunder. Do Thunderblight last? I'll give it a few more seconds, but I think we got the numbers on Windblight right now. All right. I think I gave a sufficient amount of time. So we'll do Windblight. I don't know if we'll do Thunderblight last. I mean, it could be we could be like a save the best for last. Oh, good. Are they here to fucking pick up that thing? Here, 1 second, guys. 1 second. I think they're here to pick up the fucking backloader in our yard. Stop. You cold? The fuck? Dude, do not walk yourself. Stop. Okay. But yeah, guys, don't forget to get your free 50 coins. You get 50 coins. Actually, let me leave the earbud off just in case they come knock. You get a free 50 coins for a time. All right, and where did I say we were going? We're going to Rito. Here, you know what? Before we go to the Rito, something I want to do real quick. It says there's a fucking calibration setting, but I never see a calibration setting in fucking Better Joy. I'm gonna have to look into that later. So apparently I could recalibrate my fucking analogs and fix this. Because it's Better Joy basically misinterpreting the calibration of them, but I never see that option in Better Joy. You gotta color coordinate. Hey, morning Sam, how you doing? I love this song. Yo, guys, thank you for the 5K tappies. God, I love coffee. There you go. Okay. Hold on a second. Being very busy. Yesterday was your birthday. Happy belated birthday. You get AirPods for Christmas because you lost your old ones. You go to plug them into the charging station. They slip out of your hand and fall under your bookshelf. You bent over to pick them up and you found the OG AirPods under that shelf. Nice. Double the AirPods. Let's see, is the queue working? Oh, is the queue already frozen? You guys gotta tell me when the queue's frozen. I can't always tell. Here. Yep, okay, I have to restart crowd control. That's okay. Genshin Impact? Bro, if you're gonna use an old ass joke, at least spell it right. You goddamn failing United States school systems. Can't even spell the word Genshin, Jesus Christ. What have we come to? It's weird because you looked at that shelf so many times when you were looking for the old ones. Yeah, it's just the way it works. There we go. Now it should be working. Oh, I was hoping it would make his freaking accordion giant. You couldn't get it to work? I've had a few people from TikTok mess with me on there. You tried playing Breath of the Wild, just couldn't get everything was so different, and you were so used to the things that we can do in Tears. Oh, that's fair. God damn it. That was gonna bug the shit out of me. Oh, right. Uh-huh. And then... Yeah, I remember that one too. Okay, cool. Which one should we do first? We got Durglin right around Dur. Let's do this one. This one will be the easiest. Yeah, let's do the flight range real quick. Took you a little bit to get used to the breath controls again? Yeah, it takes a little bit. Like, I keep finding myself trying to activate my Sheikah Slate the same way I would my Zonai arm. And Tears had a lot of quality of life additions too. What's up, Jay? Maybe I messed up the link. I thought I took the link from that Crowd Control gave me. At least I thought I did. What is it? I have to hit how many? Or was I supposed to go off the one thing first? Hold on a second. Let's try actually going off the... So I think I have to hit what? I thought it was 3 in a go. Wasn't it? Four. Beautiful. It was having you go around in circles. Yeah, it could be goofy because what you gotta do, I think you have to sign up for it, and that's what it wants you to sign up. So that's the least that I can run while eliminating pre-rolls. Yes, Vadis, I already answered that question. If you put exclamation point crowd control, like Manda did up there earlier, or if you click on the infinity symbol on your screen from crowd control because it's active, that you can access the crowd control that way. You just try to do it and it asks to log in, then it just says close the window. Yeah, I've done all the Divine Beasts. I just turned off the other two. Not pre-monetize, demonetize. D, like no longer being able to make money off of streaming on Twitch is the only way that I can turn off ads. You have to renounce your affiliateship. Yeah, I just turn them off. I have this one on and this one on. This one I never run Daruk's Protection anyways because it throws me off, and I turned off Mifa's Grace because we're doing crowd control. Maybe it doesn't like mobile? I don't know, like the person who says it just says close the window may have been signing in or linking their account on mobile. It's easier on desktop, says Korth. Yeah, demonetize means I wouldn't make money. So like When on Twitch, you have affiliateship and then you have partnership. I'm an affiliate. And what an affiliate means is people can subscribe to my channel and I can make money from people subscribing. I can receive bits, which is the same thing as like gifts on TikTok. And I also receive a portion of revenue from the ads that Twitch shows on my streams. The only way that I can turn ads off is if I get rid of my get rid of my affiliateship on Twitch, and then thus no longer can make money through subscriptions, no longer make money through bits, or anything like that. And then I can run ad free. But then I wouldn't be making any money at my job. You know, I would be working for free. And I don't want to do that. I don't think anybody wants to work for free. Yo, what? There we go. Why is the bow so big? When did I start playing Breath of the Wild like this playthrough? 3 days ago? 3-4 days ago? This is day 4. And crowd control is why my bow is so big. Again, there's a crowd control playthrough. People can mess with me. They can do things as simple as make my weapons and shields and everything bigger. They can unalive me. I can get struck by lightning. They can make it so that the environment's as if I'm in Goron Mountain and set me on fire. All sorts of shit. They can drain my stamina. They can give me stamina. They can basically do all sorts of stuff to try to sabotage me so that I can't finish the game. Yo, Power Hose with the GG 2025s. What's up, man? How you doing? Dang it, I missed. There we go. Here we go. All right, let's flip around to here. Nope, damn it. Messed that up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, 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 no. That was almost bad. Ah, shit. What's up, Tony? Hey, what's up, Frank? How you doing? No, Vadis, just put exclamation point CC. So it's like a mod. Crowd control, kind of. For lack of a better term, it's like a mod. Crowd control is a third-party application that lets you lets your chat interact with a bunch of different games, not just this one. Like, I can do crowd control stuff. Like I was saying before, I can do it for a bunch of games like fucking Subnautica, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, fucking Skyrim. I can do it for other Zelda games too, like Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. I think the first Zelda. Are you guys stopping me from moving? No, that's just the left. Oh my god. I really need to figure out why the controller is doing this, or why Betterjoy is doing this to my controller, I should say. But yeah, it lets you guys interfere with those games in all sorts of ways. The one thing it doesn't do in this is it doesn't let you summon stuff, which I think is kind of lame. Because in other games, like Elden Ring, for example, I could be just playing through the normal game, and then you guys can suddenly have, you know, Millennia Blade of Miquella show up in the fucking early part of the game. And then I gotta deal with that, or she'll unalive me. You know, there's all sorts of shit you can do, where here they didn't let you, which I feel like is kind of silly. They should have definitely... Wait, what the... get it. It's because the fucking stupid input drift, dude. Have you like played other Zelda games? I've played and beaten almost every Zelda game there is. I haven't played and beaten the CDI Zeldas. I haven't beaten Hyrule Warriors. I haven't played or beaten Age of Calamity. I didn't beat Triforce Heroes because I hated that game. And I have not been able to play the original Four Swords because the original Four Swords is a 4-player game. And, you know, it's fucking hard to organize that shit. It's probably something I'll have to do off stream. But I played almost all of them, beaten almost all of them. I've 100%ed over half of them. That was my Christmas. My Christmas was awesome. Link was originally left-handed. Yep. You can blame the Wii for Link no longer being left-handed. Why they didn't just make him lefty again when they went back to regular controls, I don't know. But they originally switched Link to right-handed because of the Wii. Because most people, statistically, are right-handed. So to make the game as accessible as possible to the largest audience, they changed Link from being a southpaw to being right-handed so that you would control the sword with the right analog, with the right Wiimote, and then you would control the shield with the left nunchuck thing. And then they just never undid it. But yeah, Link was left-handed for... Let's see, when did the Wii come out? Link was left-handed for like 20 years before that. Ah, frick. Oh, here, check this out. Hey, Korth, there's a little trick for you. Oh, come on. Nope. It doesn't slow down the sledding. No! Stupid moose. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Nope. Oh, you fucker! Too slow. Get out of here, bro. All right. Ooh, piece of candy. Hey, Harry. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? And honestly, though, back to the Link being left-handed thing, I'm all for making Link left-handed once more. I think that would be the right move. Give the Southpaws their hero back, dude. Link was OG Southpaw representation, and I'm here for it. You know, Link represented the Southpaws and the Short Kings. Don't take that from them. All right, so we did that one. What's the other one? The other one is there. That's right. So we gotta go. It's like here. Best going here, really? Oh man. Yeah, exactly. You know, like I said, the only reason they switched him from a lefty to right-handed was mechanically it just made more sense. Because again, statistically, what is it, like 50 or 60, 56 or 60%, or something like that. It's like, it's not like a crazy amount more, but more people are statistically right-handed. So like it made sense from a business standpoint. You know, if you're trying to sell a product, you're going to want to make sure that that product is accessible comfortably to the most amount of people, not the least amount of people. Even if it's a minor statistic like that, you know, could be the difference between millions of dollars. So like, I get it, you know. It's not like they were like, fuck those left-handed guys, right-handed supremacy. They were like, you know, like more people are going to be right-handed with this game. So, but like, my question is why not just, because like what they did for Twilight Princess was they mirrored it, right? Or yeah, for Twilight Princess they just mirrored it. So why not give you the option to make Link right-handed or left-handed? You just unmirrored it. I don't know. That was the one thing I found odd. I think it was probably like a shit or get off the pot moment for them. You know, they were like, if we're doing something like this, we gotta fucking commit. I almost missed that. I was standing on the fucker. What was the hardest Zelda game to 100%? Tears. Tears. And, well, hardest? No. The hardest wasn't Tears. The most tedious was Tears. The hardest is Wind Waker, in my opinion. More precisely, the OG Wind... Well, no. HD Remaster Wind Waker. And let me explain why. Because to truly 100%, the true 100% for OG Wind Waker... No. Wrong. I haven't even done it yet. The hardest Zelda game to 100% is 2 games, because you have to 100% both of them twice to 100% the game, which is Oracle of Seasons and Ages. Because there are certain things you can't get unless you've beaten the game before one of the other games, and you've got to go back and forth and beat them like several times to consider it a true 100%. Fuck that. Because like, first off, to get the true ending, you have to like 100%, you have to, not 100%, but you got to beat both games, because then once you've beaten the first game, then stuff from your save file carries over to the other game, and once that carries over, it's what gives you the ability to fight Ganon. Otherwise, you can't even fucking fight Ganon unless you beat both games. And then to 100%, there's only certain things that you can unlock by beating the... So you got to beat each game twice, and then 100% each game the second playthrough, or something like that. Like, I haven't figured it out logistically, but it's the 100% for Zelda that I'm looking forward to the least. And I'm hoping that maybe I can hold out for a remake. Like, if Nintendo is smart, they would do a Link's Awakening style remake for those 2 games. They would sell so many copies. They would sell Switch copies for people that didn't have Switches that would want to play them because the Oracle games were their favorites, but the Oracle games are on they're old Game Boy Color games. So like, they haven't aged the best, is a way to put it lightly. But yeah, the most tedious 100% is Tears of the Kingdom, just because of the amount of shit you have to do just to 100% the map. And now if we're going true 100%, so like, let's think about it like this logistically, right? Like, just 100% the map in Tears, you have to find all the Koroks, find all the temples, find all the gacha machines, find all the light roots, find all the shrines, find all the secret mini games, and sometimes even do those quests to unlock those secret mini games. And you also have to find all the named locations. And by named locations, I mean things like South Tabantha Snowfield, and you have to go everywhere in the map where you're gonna get like a name that pops up. You know, like Gapongo Village Ruins, Molita Island. Like, you have to go around to these places and get them to pop up on the map to alter the map. And that's just 100%ing the map. Now, if you're true 100%ing Tears of the Kingdom, you also need to do all the quests, side adventures, get all the memories. And the memories are part of the map 100%ed. But then you also have to get all the gear, and then you have to max out all the gear to tier 4, meaning the amount of farming that you have to do, and that's if you're not duping. Like, if you're going glitch, you're not glitching, right? So that means you can't dupe any of your materials. So then you got to go and farm all the crazier higher tier materials to get those tier 4 level ups for all the items, which is shit like diamonds and dragon parts and God knows what else. So I would say the most tedious 100% is Tears, because it's not the Koroks, because you have the same amount of Korok interactions. Yeah, there's 1,000 Koroks, but 100 of those interactions are worth 200 Koroks. So you still have 900 interactions with little Koroks, same as Breath of the Wild. But you have like an extra, like, I think 300 or 400 named locations that you have to find compared to Breath of the Wild to unlock the map, because you also have to find all the named locations up in the Skylands and down in the depths. So, and you have light roots on top of all of the shrines as well. So, like, you have a lot more things that you have to find in Tears than you do in Breath. Yeah. Welcome back, Zilly. What's up, bad hombre? Oracle with the passcodes? God, yeah. That's a lot of gear? Yup. But that's just tedious, right? Because that's just tedious shit. Like, you know what to do and all that. That's fine. But, like, now imagine the only way you could beat a game, like, it's a pair of games, right? So, like, imagine, like, if the only way you could beat that 100% that pair of games is you gotta beat both games twice. And 100%. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, shit. I didn't want to do this. Damn it. I was trying to. Oh, that's right. It won't let me do fucking a round the world spin attack in this. That's right. Did I not unlock the 360 analog spin attack or some shit? Like, I'm so confused why it won't let me do that. Dude, Christmas leftovers are fucking so good. But yeah, that's my final answer. Most tedious, Tears. Hardest, probably the 2 Oracle games. Especially because one of the things that you have to... Why did you go to the right? God damn it. One of the things that you have to do in the Oracle games, 200%, is you got to get all the rings. There's like this ring system. And one of the rings you can only get by doing what is arguably one of the hardest mini games in all of Zelda, which is the stupid little dance with those, I forget what they're called, but they're the people that live under the ground. They're not Gorons, but they live under the ground and they do mining and they have like the hoods on and shit. I forget what they're called, but they have this stupid little fucking dance mini game, and you have to be so precise with, and it's just like an up, down, left, right, A, I think, are the different interactions for the dance, and it's like one of the hardest fucking things ever. And when you finally do it, you're not guaranteed to get the fucking ring. There's like several things that you can get, but one of those is a ring that you can only get by doing that mini game. So if you're not lucky, you might have to do that mini game 2, 3, maybe even 4 times before you get that fucking ring as part of the 100%. Yeah. And some of you guys that have been around long enough know what that mini game looks like, because I had to do that mini game when we beat all the Zelda games leading up to right before when Tears of the Kingdom dropped. I almost ripped my fucking beard off my face. That's not an exaggeration. And I didn't get the ring, but I wasn't trying to 100% it, so I didn't care. I forget what I got. I remember whatever I got, I was like, this is bullshit, and it wasn't even fucking worth it. Whatever it wasn't worth it. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, you're ice. You're just And you're just... And we're all just... It's crazy. Oh, come on. You're so slow. What the? What the? Did I just have a crash? Oh, that was the first crash I've had. Like, holy shit. That was like the first crash I've had ever with this so far. Yo, Lauren, thank you for the heart me. Chow, thank you for the heart me. Yep, it crashed. Can you max out your hearts? You can only max out your hearts or your stamina. You can't max out both. You can get within, I think, 2. But to be fair, you have more hearts in tears than you do in breath, I think. You're low-key hoping for a Legend of Zelda game that has a skill tree? While that would be super fun, I guarantee you, dude, that, oh my god, so many people would fucking bitch. So many people would be so fucking mad. You would see the Zelda community rage. Well, the purists would. More than probably even the open world shit. There we go. Hold on. No, that's fine. Oh, excuse me. You know what? I don't even give a fuck about that chest. I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to get a chest that I don't need. Bless me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And it wasn't crashing when I was shooting the Guardians yesterday? That is true. That is also true. I gotta close Discord. And, all those need to be open. If it does it again, I'll look at my fucking task manager, but it should be fine. Sticking to the rocks. If you don't have snowshoes, stick to the rocks, man. Go over here. But yeah, guys, do me a favor. If you see the queue is backing up, let me know, because that means I have to restart crowd control. Hey, man, at least I'm not having that goofy shit happening today like was happening yesterday, where, like, suddenly my fucking keyboard and my game and a few other things would just go haywire and stop connecting shit. Like, that was fucking actually worrying me. Like, game crashing, whenever you do stuff like this, when you play modded games or when you play, stuff like this, like, crashing is always a possibility and an inevitability. Like, you're gonna have crashing. But, like, the more you mod it, the more chances for crashing, right? And crowd control, while it's not a direct mod, it is technically a mod because it's a mod that allows you guys to, you know, interact with my game via their website. Which is dope. Like, I'm cool with it. But doing things like that can cause certain instabilities and whatnot, so it's like crashing's inevitable. But like the way that my system was reacting yesterday, that was giving me cause for concern because I was like, whoa, like why is suddenly like my earbuds aren't working and my Go XLR isn't working and my fucking keyboard stopped working and my controller stopped working, like what? And then like it comes all back suddenly. I'm like, okay, that's concerning. But it's not doing that today so far, knock on wood. So we got that going for us. You gonna scroll more? Or dude, thank you for stopping in, bro. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday, man. Don't be a stranger. Do do do. Do no 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 no. Oh, thank God. Dude, the turning left is what gets me. Oh, that's right. It takes us right up by this shrine, too. We get a twofer. Forgot all about that. I think the next one is the last one. Nope. One after this? Nope. That one. Brrr. I have an echo. Do you guys hear an echo? Do you guys hear an echo when I'm talking? No echo for you? You don't hear an echo? You know an echo? Not on your end? Might be something on your end, Scarlet. Maybe try reloading the live? Or seeing if you have me in the background somewhere else or something? You're hearing an echo of wisdom, JK, no echo? Fucking smoke hockey. You low-key just wandering around and unlocking towers and shrines and breath? Dude, Sage, bro, that's fun though. Like that's fun. Like that's part of the fun of an open world game. And like that's one thing that like I love about Breath and Tears, because the alternative to the shrines that are, you know, short little fun puzzles like this is, hey, try to grab that heart, that spinning piece of a heart up there that, you can't do it until you get this object. It's like, okay, whatever. And then you get the object and you go back around and you collect a few and it's like, yeah, whatever. But this, it's like, you know, you gotta earn your meal, you know, you gotta earn your little bonus to your shit. And I like it. I think it's dope. I think it's pretty sweet. Ah, it's not what I wanted to do. Definitely, first thing I do tomorrow. Well, first thing I'm doing tomorrow is I'm helping Manda set up a bunch of stuff for a possible. Because Manda had a really good idea for a Patreon thing, which was utilizing Patreon. I see what I gotta do. As a way for if people want to go back and see like old VODs, and we can store VODs on Patreon. So we can take just like pure old VOD streams and then have them there. So that way, because we won't be able to do it all on YouTube, and then YouTube we can have the edited stuff, but if people don't want edited stuff. Oh, damn. Come on. There we go. And I like that idea, you know? It'd be like a way to support the channel, give you access to all that stuff. It won't clog up like YouTube, and I won't have to make a separate YouTube channel. You do like $2 a month, and you support the channel. Honestly, it'd be a big support to Amanda because, I mean, I gotta discuss, like, the compensation for all that work. Yeah, anyways. I'll be working on that shit. And then I'm gonna get this fixed. Because the entire point of me going through the bullshit that I the bullshit that I did in the begin with Better Joy and all that stuff was because, like, the motion controls in this is really good and superior to using non-motion controls. All right. Almost forgot. Oh, you motherfucker! Should have waited. There we go. Patience, Tim. Boom. There we go. Hey, thank you for the follow, dude. You got Tears of the Kingdom for Christmas? Nice, dude. You're gonna have fun. If you're on mobile and on the swipe page, sometimes there will be an echo because it makes like 2 instances of the stream. True. Have I played Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt? Yep. Perhaps a coloring page tier? You were also thinking we could do like a tier for Zilly takeovers, if that's okay with Zilly. And we could do streams for their channels too. Such a great game. I'm the best at this game? I don't know if I'm the best, but I mean, I am good. I know I'm very good at the game. I've done things that have proven that I'm very good at the game. In fact, one of the older videos on my YouTube is my complete unbuffed 3-heart master mode Master Sword Trials completion. We 3-heart Raw Dog Master Sword Trials. No food buffs, no defense buffs, no attack up buffs, nothing. Done it twice, actually. Great deal. I'm the best that you've seen on Twitch, at least. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Don't do it. Yoink. You know what? I'm taking that too. I'm taking that too. Mine now. Mine now. What's up, High Tigress? You're not late. You arrived precisely when you intended to, and we're glad to see you. How you doing? The Wii fam is never late. We arrive when we fucking want to. Yeah, I will never be mad at somebody for being late to my stream, because 9 times out of 10, I'm late to my stream. And I may be a lot of things, but I'm not a hypocrite. Oh god. Boop, 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 boop. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, yeah, that's right. I can just grab that. Hey, what's up, M. Dot? How you doing? Too slow. There. 10:36 for you. 12:30. 12:36 for me. What's up, Alyssa? I did have a fantastic. Yo, Mr. Spade. Ace, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I did have a fantastic holiday. Zilly got me some awesome gifts. I got to have some good food with family and stuff. That's all I need. Makes me a happy Kimbo. When you've parried these bastards so much, you can do it by hearing. You love the Forest Temple music? Me too. Oh, whoopsie. Hey, Scout here. Who said you could do that? Thank you. Pardon me.
Thank you.
Yo, Belisha, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the TikTok follow, dude. Remember, guys, we are live both here on TikTok and over on that purple app, too. And right now, me being able to stream on the... continue to streaming on the Talk app is all dependent on a bunch of old dusty people in DC right now, so I don't really have the most faith in that shit. So if you're enjoying the content and you don't follow me on all the other social medias that are on my link tree in the bio on my TikTok, then I suggest that you do that. At the very least, the YouTube. Here's to hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst, you know what I'm saying? I really hope TikTok doesn't go the way of the Buffalo, man. I hope it sticks around because I enjoy streaming for you guys on TikTok, and TikTok, to be blunt, is extra income for me. You had 50 panic blood moons? Damn. Hey! That was early. Gotta do them reps, man. Yo, guys, thank you for the 11K tappies. Thank you so much, man. Keep them tappies going. Y'all know what happens at 20K tappies. I gotta do push-ups. 40K, I gotta do squats. 60K, I gotta do a big stretch. And then rinse and repeat back to the push-ups at 80K and so on and so forth. And it helps keep the blood flowing, so I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for help getting me out of my fucking chair, dude. Yoink. Bum. Ooh, I like this song. There we go. Oh, cool. I couldn't remember if there was another fucking Guardian I had to fight. Screw it, that's what you're making? I mean, honestly, fried egg Sammy with cheese and some leftover ham sounds fire, and it sounds like something that'll be really quick and easy for you to make. So that sounds like a dub for me. Tasty, quick and easy, and you're using leftovers. Pfft. Enough said. I mean, honestly, like most mornings, that's what I look for in my morning. In my breakfast is it's like, what's the easiest thing for me to do to get a breakfast? Unless it's like, you know, a day, like I have a day off, like a Saturday or a Sunday, especially like on a Sunday, I'm liable to make breakfast because Zilly's also off. So I make us breakfast sometimes. I mean, Zilly, if you're in chat, earmuffs. I'm going to be making Zilly breakfast and I'm going to be making Zilly a breakfast, but it's going to be a light one because I know they got brunch with a friend that day too, with our buddy Asterisk. All right, last one. Okay, you're good now, Zilly. You can turn it back up. me turn it back up. They earmuffed. They earmuffed. They turned down the volume because I think they got me on the TV at their work right now. You know, now that I think about it, I wonder if what was giving my shit trouble yesterday was all these magnets, this little magnet, you know, fidget toy that my buddy Joge got me. Oh no. I wonder if it's because they were in too close a proximity and it was causing issues. Like, I didn't think they were strong enough because they're not that strong. It's not like they're like, you know, like I gotta fight to pull them apart. So, but I wonder if that's what the cause was. Let me move these away. Like, I was inadvertently being my own worst enemy with that shit. Off this thing, though. Let's put that over there for now. You need that recipe? Which one? This one? This one was just a bunch of hardy durian and one big hardy radish. The best recipe is going to be 5 of these. Probably be 5 of those. Like, get 5 of those and then cook it during a blood moon so that you're guaranteed to have a crit cook. Yeah, because, like, the temp hearts and the temp stamina, those are the easiest because you don't need to, like, mix match other fucking ingredients to make it last longer or to make it, you know, more potent or whatever. Like, they're going to be as potent as whatever ingredients you use on them without needing to use anything extra, like dragon parts to make it last an extra 30 minutes or some shit like that. So, like, honestly, in Breath of the Wild, just get a bunch of hardy durian. You'll get healing food that's in the 20s. Giving you like 20 extra hearts. And in Tears of the Kingdom, go with the big hardy radishes. And the other thing you can do in Tears of the Kingdom that but sorry, I was just like, wait, what the fuck? In Tears of the Kingdom, there are no hardy durian. But one thing that you can do is you can go over to Hateno Village. And you're going to want to go up here where Zelda, and to the school that Zelda establishes, where Simon is with the little kids. And there's a quest line that you do there that's real simple. He wants you to take a picture of the mural that's in Kakariko Village in Impa's old office. And then he wants you to bring them monster curry. And then when you do those 2 things, he'll be like, oh man, thank you for helping me teach these kids shit. Now talk to the old lady in the fields and she'll set you up. In one of the fields outside of the school, you can give there's an old lady there and you can give her big hardy radish. You can give her Endura carrots. You can give her any vegetable ingredient. She won't grow mushrooms for you, but she'll grow any vegetable. Like, you can ever grow tomatoes or wheat or whatever the fuck you want. But you can have her grow big hardy radishes and Endura carrots. And you give her 1 big hardy radish or 1 Endura carrot, and as long as you don't change what it is that she's growing, she will just grow them continually for you forever. And every, like, 2 or 3 in-game days, you can go back, and she'll have 2 of them ready for you. And then you have a permanent source of them right there at Hateno that you don't have to, like, go up to the Skylands and wait for a fucking blood moon and all that shit, which is really nice. We got a Tim Coblin. Oh shit, my bad. You gotta start spamming the Tim Coblin fires, man. That's how you get my attention. May my pillow be nice and cool on both sides every night? Yeah, of course. Thank you for the Tim Coblin. Oh yeah, man, I have so many hours in this game. Just ask away. Ask away. I can answer just about any question you have about these games, as long as it's not related to glitching. I'm not the best at glitching. That would be a question for, like, Korath. Korath got the glitchiest glitches. What a beautiful blessing. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I thought so too. You missed the first part. Who in Hateno grows hardy radishes and Endura fruit? You have to do a quest line in Hateno to unlock it. And you have to help out Simon in the school. So in Hateno Village, in Tears, I'm playing Breath, so you're not going to see it on my map here, right? But you're going to see where in general. So here's Hateno Village, right? Here's all this shit. There's CC's shop. Back up here, where the school is in Tears of the Kingdom, you have to do some quests for Simon. Once you do the quests for Simon, he'll have this old lady work this field right down here, and it's yours. And then you can give her whatever ingredient, well, except not mushrooms, but you can give her radishes, you can give her, you know, wheat, rice, whatever, and she'll grow them for you. Or Endura carrots. She won't grow like Endura mushrooms. She won't grow the truffles or anything like that, but she'll grow your radishes and she'll grow your Endura carrots. And yeah, you just got to give her one. So like you'll have to go up to the Skylands and find a big hardy radish, or you'll have to go to one of the Satori trees to get an Endura carrot, because that's where you find those. All right. Using the little shitty bow. But once you unlock her by doing that quest line, then she'll grow that shit for you forever. I used to meme. What time? Does the dragon come here? He comes here at noon, right? Let's say he comes here at noon. With? Oh, wow. It's the morning? It's like right around noon, right? Or is it like midnight in the morning, or like 4 in the morning? I've been here for a minute. Ah. Oh, if that's the case, we'll just do this. I mean, it's not even new. It's like 11:30. There's no way I already missed him. Right? I would have seen his ass. We've been here for a minute. Oh, I see him. Maybe I did miss him. Shit. Nah, I don't need to conserve my shit. He comes at 6 in the morning in game and 2 a.m. Oh yeah, there he is. Shit. 'Twas immediately. Yeah, that's only in Tears. But I mean, honestly, if you're looking for like heart fortifying food, go to this tower. Right over here, there's gonna be a few fucking Lizalthoses. Kill them. There is hardy durian trees all around here, and there's hardy durian trees all throughout here. And going through all of them after a blood moon, you can get like 20 or 30 of them. and hardy durians are about as strong as a big hardy radish. And then if you're looking for Endura carrots, the easiest place to find Endura carrots is at all the fairy fountains. And up by the Satori Mountains. But, like, near all the fairy fountains, like the one back here in Kakariko and shit, like the one that's right back here, there's going to be at least a couple Endura carrots at every one of them. Mm. You just joined Who Can Grow Food in Tears of the Kingdom? The old lady in Hateno Village that starts working for you after you do the schoolhouse quest line for Simon. Oh, great. Now both sides are dragging. That's awesome. Look at that. I can't even fucking... Whatever. Or no, or are they going normal now? Or are they both not normal? What? Crazy. Uma? Oh, that's her name, Uma? I always forget her fucking name. The hat? What's up, Shrinky Dink Link? Oh yeah, the Tim Coblin hat? I love this hat. I also have the Lionel hat as well. I also have the Lionel mask, but I'm not wearing that because that thing covers your face like a ski mask. And it's not very comfortable. What the fuck? Oh, God. Fucking flesh wound. Fucking I'm like, why am I going away? And then I remembered. Oh, God. Well, at least we're about to do Windblight Ganon 2.0, and then we're gonna get our expedited fucking updrafts, which is gonna be huge. But yes, Uma only does that for you in Tears, and she only does it after you do Simon's quest. Yes, I was making a Castlevania pun. But seriously, Simon, the guy that worked for Pura in Breath, he is a school teacher in Hateno in Tears, and if you help him with his lessons for the kiddos, he will have Uma help you by growing you stuff. Which is both awesome but kind of funny that he volunteers her work for free. So, like, we paid Uma. Like, you can't actually pay Uma, but what we were doing is we were dropping her gemstones and then allowing her to, and then we just leave them there for her to take. I felt bad not paying her. Like, let me pay the lady, man. What do you got against people earning a wage, bro? All right. Oh, God damn it, Link. Stupid fucking goddamn. Is the DLC worth it? Oh, absolutely. You get the best boss fight in all of Breath of the Wild from the Champions Ballad DLC in the Maz Kasha fight. Like, it is by far the best DLC. I mean, the best boss fight. Oh, fuck's sake, dude. chance. Oh, I touched on that thing. Let me land on there again. Come on, I touched on it before I fell off. Come on. I'll take it. Oh, you fucking did it! I was like, wait, where'd all my stamina go? Hi, Tigress's mom. Korath did it twice. I thought I fucked up and I wasn't paying attention to my stamina because I do that sometimes, but then I was like, wait a minute, I have 3 bars of stamina. How the hell did I go through 3 bars of stamina that fast? And then I look over and I see Korath emptying my stamina bar twice. it's like I told you guys, man. Korath is surgical. But you know what? I would expect nothing less for somebody that has this game so memorized that he's speedrunning 100%ing it. I'm just saying. Korath has a depth of knowledge of mechanically of this game that I will never be able to get close to. And so he knows precisely when to fuck with me. Ooh, thank you for the stretch. Oh, ooh, did you hear that? That was my shoulders. Oh, both my shoulders just cracked there. Thank you for the hydrate. All right, let's see. This one gives me... So since you told me about Zelda Lo-Fi and you found Mario Lo-Fi, you've been playing nothing but Mario Lo-Fi since yesterday? Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that. Because at some point I do want to do like a complete Mario playthrough because I haven't played all of them. I've played like a lot of the old ones, but not like all the like the handhelds and shit like that. But I also saw recently that Terra has been doing that, so I'm like, all right, I can do that another time because I don't want to step on the homie's toes. And I'm having too much fun with crowd control. Of course, in stream expect chaos to happen. That's what I want. I want chaos to happen. That's why I was teasing you guys the other day. I was like, man, you guys, like I was telling, because I saw Cavalli after I raided Nicole. And I was telling Cavalli, I was like, you guys went out, everybody went a little easy on me, so I was able to get some progress in. Why are they making a new Twilight movie? Oh, cash grab. The uptick in Twilight memes becoming popular again probably lets them think that if they can get away with another movie. Like, you gotta remember, if you ever... But, like, if you can't figure out why they made a movie, if you're like, wait, why are they making this movie? It's a cash grab. I hate how foggy it is in the memories. I can't see shit. Oh, God, come on. Why do they have to make the memories so fucking cloudy like this, dude? It's so annoying. All right, what do I got? I got that. I got that. I got that. And a Phrenic bow? Okay. And no shields.
Thank you!
Yo, Bumbaclot, thank you for the follow. He's got an article for the, on your phone. You haven't even looked at the trail yet, but you don't have high hopes for it. Only if Sam and Dean show up at the end of the Twilight. go. What's up, Katie? Oh, God damn it, dude. With how slow this thing moves. What? It didn't go down after all those headshots? Bro. Oh, why does it keep doing that? What the fuck? It kept like wanting to recenter it down. God, I need to fix whatever's going on with fucking Better Joy at some point, man. This is making it actually hard. Like the controller is making it hard on me. Is this Champions Ballad? Yep. What's up, Ivana? Am I doing the Champions Ballad already? Yeah, we're already beating the second Blight. Netflix kick you out of your mom's account? Oh yeah, they've been cracking down on people using accounts that aren't theirs, which is fucking silly. More like, where's Joy? Yeah, because it was like, I looked up online and it was like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is you gotta activate the calibration settings and then set your controller down flat and recalibrate it. And it's still reading it like my controller inputs are slightly to the left, even though they're not. And it's doing it the same for both controllers, so I'm like, I don't know what I gotta do. Maybe hold both my analogs just slightly to the right and then calibrate it. You did Mifa and Urbosas, now you're doing Rivali's now? Nice. Yeah, Rivali's is pretty easy. The hard one's gonna be, for sure, is gonna be Thunderblight. What's up, Blaine? How you doing, dude? And this cutscene gave me a little more respect for Rivali, too.
Not enough. I must stay in the eye of the whirlwind. Must push myself harder.
Thank you!
You know...
Yo, Evelyn, thank you for the follow.
It's rude to eavesdrop.
My apologies. I went to the village.
You're right, you moved yesterday? Nice. How's CC going? A lot of fun. We've beaten all the regular Divine Beasts. We're doing the Champions Ballad DLC right now.
To slay the beast once and for all. It will be my great pleasure.
Thank you, Rivali. If we work together, I'm certain we'll be able to defeat...
However,
Yo, what's up, Christina? How you doing?
I know I play the biggest part in helping that... that little knight with the darkness-sealing sword, correct?
Yeah, that's why I had to clean up your mess
Well,
twice.
if he loses his confidence after seeing me in action, don't come crying to me.
So this is why the reason why this scene gives me a little more respect for Rivali is Rivali had this animosity towards Link for the same reason that Zelda did in the beginning, which was everything. Like, Link is like a savant. Like he's the youngest knight ever to get the rank that he got. He's the youngest knight to ever be assigned to protect royalty. He's the youngest knight to ever wield the Master Sword, and he already had the Master Sword at the beginning of everything. Like Link was just the fucking man, and everything came to him naturally. And as we saw there, Rivali had to bust his ass to be able to do what he learned how to do, and that's what gave him his confidence. That's what gave him his arrogance. So while I don't excuse the way Rivali acted, and I like to still give him shit about it, you kind of see where he's coming from, because he's like, here I am working my ass off to be the best, and this fucking kid just comes walking in with this sword acting like he owns the place, and nobody really seen him do anything. But like, it's fucking Link, so he's the man, and he gets it done, and that's why, you know, we've been cleaning up their mess. Rivali, oh, I'm the best, but you had to beat the guy I couldn't beat. And then you beat him again in the same conditions that I had when I fought him. Fuck.